Almost every Minecraft player remembers the original red rose, but do you remember this flower? This is the cyan flower, and unfortunately, it suffered a similar fate to the rose. But why? Why was it removed? Why was it blue? And where is it now? Well, today we're going to talk about the tragic story of the Minecraft Cyan Flower. Sometime in late 2010, Mojang began working on porting Minecraft to mobile devices, a decision that would ultimately make Minecraft even more popular. The project was kept a secret until E3 2011, where Minecraft Pocket Edition had its first demo on the Xperia Play device. When users played it, though, they noticed something strange. Instead of the classic red rose that had been in the PC version for quite some time, Minecraft Pocket Edition had a light blue version of the iconic rose. Though this new flower was peculiar, users quickly fell in love with it, using it in a ton of builds. As the years passed, the Cyan Flower began to grow a bit of a cult following, with it being a Pocket Edition exclusive. People genuinely loved this flower, and they wanted it to be added to all versions of Minecraft. But there's something strange going on here. The Cyan Flower wasn't actually called the Cyan Flower. In-game, this mysterious flower was actually just titled Rose. If this was just supposed to be the normal rose, then why was this quirky little flower blue instead of the classic red? Well, Michael DZ360 asked this question to Jeb on Twitter, and Jeb's response was pretty unexpected. The Cyan Flowers was an attempt to get rid of a hardware-related problem. We don't plan to add them to the PC version. So, apparently, there was some sort of problem on the Xperia Play with the color red. So, to avoid this issue, they inverted the rose's red shade into this light blue color. Unfortunately, there's no more details on what this supposed hardware issue was, though it must have been specific to the rose, as other red items, like red wool, did exist inside of Pocket Edition at the time. But on July 20th, 2014, the Cyan Flower's reign would fall with the coming of the 0.9.0 update. Just like the original rose, the Cyan Flower was replaced with none other than the poppy. All the Cyan Flowers in-game were also replaced, which resulted in lots of builds' color schemes being ruined. Though this might seem like a minor change to you PC players, the Pocket Edition users were upset. A lot of users felt genuine nostalgia towards this flower, so for it to be removed all of a sudden was pretty outrageous, and a lot of people were angry. To add on to this, I actually talked to u/lolaweb, a Reddit user who was upset at the Cyan Flower's removal when it happened. I wanted to ask him some questions to gain some insight about how users felt about it at the time. First, I asked him, a lot of people seem genuinely upset with its removal. Were you at all actually upset? And LolaWeb responded with, at the time, I was kinda upset at Mojang for removing the Cyan Flower. It was an item that made Pocket Edition unique as it only existed there. Next, I asked him, if you had the chance, would you add it back to the game? And he responded with, I would add it back to the game, but I would make it only generate very rarely as an Easter egg. Lastly, I asked him, do you think it's actually a big deal that the flower is gone? And he responded, not really. Looking back today, I can see that it was always meant to be a placeholder of some sort. The only place you can still find the Cyan Flower is on a discontinued version of Minecraft on the Raspberry Pi. Everywhere else though, it's gone forever, and it seems like Mojang has no intention of ever adding it back ever again. So, what do you think? Do you think it's a big deal that this flower is gone? Would you add it back if you had the chance? Let me know in the comments below.